Have you ever met a woman who seems interested but pulls back the moment you get close? Maybe she sends mixed signals. One day, she's warm and flirty, and the next, she's distant and hard to read. It's confusing, frustrating, and makes you question whether she's into you or not. But here's the thing, love and fear often go hand in hand. Some women, especially those who have been hurt before, will hide their true feelings, even from themselves. But if you know what to look for, you can spot the subtle clues. Today, we're breaking down 6 powerful signs that a woman is in love with you, but too scared to show it. By the end of this video, you'll be able to read her like an open book. So, let's dive in. Sign number 1, she's always coincidentally where you are. Think about it. Does she keep showing up in places you frequent? Maybe she suddenly takes an interest in your hobbies, joins the same gym, or just happens to be at your favorite coffee shop. She might act surprised to see you, saying things like, "Oh, I didn't know you'd be here." But trust me, she totally did. When someone likes you, their subconscious pulls them toward you. But if she's afraid of rejection, she won't admit it outright. Instead, she'll use these coincidental encounters as an excuse to be around you while pretending it's just fate. If you notice that she's showing up in the same places more than twice, it's not an accident, it's attraction. Sign number 2, nervous energy around you. Does she suddenly get fidgety, stumble over her words, or play with her hair when she's near you? A woman who is normally confident but becomes a little awkward or nervous in your presence is likely fighting feelings she doesn't know how to express. Think about it. You don't get flustered around just anyone, right? It happens when you really care about someone. If she's smooth and collected around others but a bit of a mess when she's talking to you, that's a huge giveaway. Pro tip: pay attention to how she reacts when you compliment her. If she stumbles mid-sentence or her voice suddenly gets higher, she's not just being shy, she's trying to hide how much she likes you. Sign number 3, she remembers the smallest details about you. Maybe she remembers your favorite childhood movie, the name of your first pet, or that random story about your road trip last summer. She files away these little details, even the ones you barely remember telling her. When someone is in love, they hang on to every word you say, even if they're too scared to admit their feelings. She won't openly confess how much she cares, but she'll drop hints by bringing up things you mentioned once, months ago. So if she casually references that obscure band you said you liked, or recalls your go-to coffee order, she's not just being polite. She's been paying close attention because you matter to her. Sign number 4, she gets jealous but tries to hide it. Jealousy is a tricky thing. A woman who's afraid to show her feelings won't outright say she's jealous. Instead, she might ask casual questions like, "Oh, how long have you known her? You two seem really close. So, do you hang out with her a lot?" She's playing it cool on the outside, but panicking on the inside. And here's a big clue. If she suddenly becomes more engaged in the conversation, or even slightly competitive when other women are around, she's not just being friendly, she's subtly marking her territory. She doesn't want to admit her feelings, but she also doesn't want anyone else getting too close to you. Sign number 5, the classic push-pull behavior. One day, she's deep in conversation, sharing personal stories, laughing, maybe even flirting. Then suddenly, she disappears for a few days or starts acting distant. This isn't a game, it's fear. She lets you in just enough to feel connected, then panics and retreats. If she's been hurt before, getting too close to someone feels risky. The key here? Patience. She's not unsure about you. She's unsure about trusting her heart again. If she cycles between warmth and distance, it's not because she's playing with your emotions. It's because she's battling her. Sign number 6, the stolen glances. Eyes don't lie. If you catch her looking at you when she thinks you won't notice, or if her gaze lingers just a little too long, that's one of the biggest tells of all. When someone is secretly in love, they unconsciously watch you. Your smile, your gestures, the way you talk. But the second you look back, they'll pretend they weren't staring. Next time you're in a group, watch her eyes. If her gaze keeps finding you, even when other people are talking, she's not just looking, she's falling. What should you do next? If you've spotted these signs in someone, she's probably wrestling with deep feelings for you, but her fear is holding her back. So what's the next move?